Only a rescue man or a fool would go out on a condemned catwalk. But a man's life was hanging by a whisker, and we had to get to him before he fell a quarter of a mile straight down.
Watching a rescue team in action, one of 27 such teams attached to the fire department of Los Angeles County. 5.5 million people in this area are dependent on their ability to act swiftly and efficiently in any emergency. This program is dedicated to rescue teams throughout the United States and to the men who risk their lives daily to save others. We will be back in a moment to bring you the story behind this exciting rescue.
I'm mighty grateful to you, Mike, for taking over my ship for me tonight. Don't you worry. I'll be back in plenty of time so that you and the old lady can watch the late movies. You know how my kids is. Oh, say, she and her husband has skinned me alive if I wasn't home to spark up the party and help eat them big steaks. Well, I'll be seeing you.
Perfect, honey. What is this magic spell you have over steaks? And a husband?
Jim, the Ramseys will think we're newlyweds.
5 years is still a honeymoon to me.
Ooh, hot. One more in case Dad's still hungry.
Where is he now?
In the house.
I hope he stays there this time. More steak coming up. Mrs. Ramsey?
Oh, no, I couldn't eat another bite.
How about you, Mr. Ramsey? You can't let us down now.
Remember, Ralph, your diet, no second.
Man's entitled to slip once in a while, especially when these are the best flavored steaks I've ever eaten.
Thank you.
If Jim doesn't object, Mrs. Fleming, I'd like to have you cook for one of my executive barbecues someday.
Anytime, sir. You know, Mr. Ramsey, I think I've discovered the secret of your success.
You have?
Barbecues, picnics, parties. You treat your employees like they're members of your own family, so they treat you like a father.
Hear that, Bess?
That's why I think you should be interested in my company's total insurance plan.
I should?
Because in this policy, your plan is given the same careful protection as your home, and your employees are as fully covered as your own children.
Jim, I think you could sell a washing machine to a nudist colony.
Oh, now, Ralph, no men's talk.
I must admit, though, I am interested in your policy. As soon as I finish this, we'll sneak away from the ladies and talk about costs.
Well, folks, I thought you might be ready for some real coffee. Alaska style.
Some other time, Dad. The coffee is already on.
Oh, nonsense. This is real coffee. This here's real Skagway coffee. 90% chicory and 10% plain dynamite. 4 slugs of panther juice and a raw egg. Nothing like that colored stuff that thing pours out there.
Mr. Ramsey manufactures those things, Ollie.
Well, every man to his own way of making a living. Now, you take me, for instance. I'm an outdoor man. Pushing 70, but I feel like 20.
Please, Dad.
Yes, sir, I work on dams. I'm a senior operator. I'll tell you something, Mr. Ramsey. You know what I've done? I've worked all the biggest jobs between the Gulf of Mexico and Alaska.
Mr. Ramsey's not interested.
Now, you take when I was up in Idaho on number 1. I sent my men down the side of the cliff to look after a landslide. His name was Big Tom. Poor, plaxed-out cuss.
What happened?
Buzzards got him. Oh, you should have seen the side of his face when I picked him up. Looked just like that steak you've been eating.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, may I be kicked to death by a grasshopper. Already time for me to be getting back to the dam. Well, goodbye, Benny. I'll see you next week. Take good care of yourself, son. Glad to met you folks. Make yourself at home. Stay just as long as you like and eat heartily. I'll see you again. Oh, when I was a lad, about 21 years of age, I went to the town about some work. When I was a lad, about...
Aren't you coming to bed, Jim?
I can't sleep.
I'm sorry about tonight.
Yeah, Ollie really fixed me up good. I had Ramsey right in the palm of my hand, and it could have been the biggest policy I ever sold. Can I bring any clients here without him insulting them?
He doesn't mean anything. It's just his way.
I'm not so sure. It's not the only time. Do you remember the Kaufman deal?
Dad wouldn't do anything intentionally to hurt us.
Maybe not. But for 52 weeks out of the year, he interferes in our personal life, and he dominates this household every second that he's here.
All right, I'll talk to him.
That's what you said the last time, and the time before that. I want you to tell him to pick up his things and get out of here.
Jim, I know he's in the wrong, but I just can't do that. He's still my father.
Okay, Betty. Then tomorrow morning we go out to the dam and tell him face to face that he's got to find another home. If we don't, I'll end up not having a job. Maybe not even a marriage.
Sunday is no day of rest for the fire department or the rescue squad. Dispatcher told us this call came from a little girl who kept crying that Janie James was caught up in the tree.
Hi there, sweetheart.
Are you the fireman?
We sure are, sweetheart. What's the trouble?
Well, how are you going to help Jenny if you haven't got any ladders?
Well, now, you just tell us where she is. We'll get her, huh?
Up there.
Are you sure Janie's up there?
Yes. I tried to tell her if she would take one step at a time, she could get down. But she's afraid of falling.
What's your name, sweetheart?
Sharon,
Where's your mom and daddy, huh?
at the store. I'm supposed to stay home and watch for the company.
Oh. Now, Sharon, you sure that Jamie's up there? You're not playing a little game, are you? You know, my Susan likes to pretend, too. There's no Janie James up there now, is there?
Cross my heart.
She's not pretending, Skip. Janie is up there. Look.
Ordinarily, the fire department doesn't go out on animal rescues anymore. But we're here now, and Sharon is in tears.
Hi there, Janie. How would you like to come down with me, huh? Come on, Sharon's waiting. Okay? Ouch! Janie James, you're going to come down one way or another.
And Janie's been a very naughty baby all day. She wouldn't sleep in her doll bed or nothing.
Now, isn't that just the way with small ones, huh?
I guess so.
There you are, sweetheart.
Hey, now, you might have a hard time explaining those scratches to Betty.
You think you're kidding?
Jenny James, you should be ashamed of yourself for being a nice fireman. I just don't know what children are coming to these days. Can I give you a reward?
Oh, gee, I don't know. You know, it's against regulations.
Please? One glass of lemonade apiece. Won't cost you nothing.
Well, what do you think?
Well, what the chief don't know won't hurt him.
Of course, everything's all right now. But when the waters come down from these mountains, it's only my know-how, my 40 years of experience that keeps the flood from rushing down in the valley, killing and destroying.
Ollie, there's something I've got to tell you.
Oh, that can wait, Jim. There's a lot of time. A lot more interesting things I want to show you. Over here, kid. Now, they built this emergency spillway here about 20 years ago, in case the heavy rains came and old Duke Pluvius put us out of business. Now I'll take you up topside, show you how the cable cart works from the hoist house.
Ollie, please. You've got to listen to me. We didn't come here to see the dam.
Oh, it can wait. It can wait. Ain't that a pretty sight? This is the cable cart. I'll show you how it works. But Ollie, come on in. Hidden champion?
I have to talk to you, Ollie.
Sure, Jim. You can talk while you're watching the cart go down.
There's no easy way to say this, Ollie.
Then just say it.
We have to ask you to find some other place to live. Well, it's just that it hasn't worked out since you moved in with us.
I don't get you, Jim.
It's nothing against you, Ollie. It's my business and you don't mix. You lost me a big sale last night.
I never meant no harm.
Dad, it wasn't the only time.
We love you, Ollie, but... well, we can't live with you.
Dad, try to understand. It's not Jim's fault or my fault or your fault. Maybe parents and children can't always see with the same eyes.
So we think it's best if you get your things together and find another place.
Holy smoke!
It knocked over that barrel.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. Look at the oil there. Smearing all over the concrete. Grinning gophers. I gotta get that cleaned up at once. I got a superintendent's inspection tomorrow.
You got some work clothes, Ollie? I'll give you a hand.
Well, thanks, son. I sure need it. Looks like the oil got down on the face of the dam.
Dad, where are you going?
I'm going down to the catwalk.
But it's condemned.
Yeah. The only way I can get to that blasted oil. Don't worry, honey. Everything's going to be all right. And that ain't a heck of a mess. All the gol-darn things. It was all my fault.
Most people connect this name with the color and excitement of one of America's largest racetracks. But up in the hills above it is a large saucer holding back 1 million tons of water, and a life was hanging in the balance high above it.
Do you think he can hold on till help comes?
I don't know, but I'm not going to I'll wait around to find out. I'm going down there.
No, Jim, it's too dangerous.
Come inside, do what I tell you.
Please, Jim.
Now, you remember what Ollie did? He pulled this one first, then when the kite reached the bottom, this one. You got it?
I think so. I don't know. Why don't you just carry the ropes down the steps?
It'd take too long. Now, wait till I get in the cart and then pull. All right, Betty, let her go.
It won't go all the way back, Jim.
Betty!
It's locked, Skip. Give me the bolt cutter. The lady called about the old man?
Yes, my husband, too.
It often happens this way. One person gets in a jam, and 3 people get into trouble trying to save him.
Come on, Skip. Smells like the gears have been stripped.
For heaven's sakes, can't you do something?
We're gonna try, lady. The best help you can give us is to keep calm. Grab this line. Don't bother about me. Help Ollie. We could use another good man down here. Now pull up this belt and tie that rope to the end of that shackle. All right, now put that belt around you. Hook that clip to the rope. Now wrap your legs around the rope and hand over hand on down.
He can't.
You'll be safe, lady. That hook will hold him. Skip, take a bite on this pipe. Where'd he fall from? The catwalk, right under the spillway. I'm gonna try to swing over that pipe. Can't, Wes. That whole thing can give way. Not the chance it, Skip. If I can hook on that catwalk support, it'll be a cinch to lower myself on down. Otherwise, that old man may give out before we can think of something else. Be careful, buddy. Yeah, it's a long way down. You stay at the head of this ladder like I call for you, huh? Right.
Anybody'd have to be a plain fool or rescue man to go out on that catwalk. I remember when I was a kid, wondering what it would be like to walk on a dam. Now I know. got me stumped.
You know, we got to think of something fast. You think we can crawl out through that pipe he's on?
No, it's below the water line. If it wasn't for these rotten planks across this catwalk, you'd get over to the old man and drop a line straight down to him. Yeah. You know, if a man could take off from here, from a line over the spillway, he could swing himself out on a lowering arc. Grab the pipe. You've got it, Wes. First, you've got to go topside and rig out a pulley.
Right.
And I'll stay here and put a bowline in the bite. Watch these planks. Take her away.
All right, as soon as I get topside and over the pipe, give a yell.
Right.
Ollie, I was wrong. Business deals aren't important, not the way people are. People you love.
All right, up there, Skip? Yeah. All right, take up the slack. No more. All right. Hold on, Larson. Coming down after you. Don't risk it.
Hang on, Ollie.
More steaks coming up. How about you, Wes? Your plate's empty.
Don't mind if I do. You, Skip?
No, thanks. I've plenty.
Sure was nice you folks to have us over at barbecue.
Boy, yeah, that steak sure is delicious.
Thank you. Dad taught me all I know.
Well, folks, anybody ready for some fresh-made Skagway coffee?
Dad?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
Go ahead and pour them some, Dad. I don't have to sell these fellows any insurance.